Hello everyone, it's McLeod and today we have a lot of stuff to cover, starting with the newest announced main box, well leaked rather, because it was not really announced. Majestic Magic, which is one of the worst box names of all time, but one of I feel the more interesting boxes that we've gotten, at least as a main box. I'm not too pleased at some of the archetypes in there. Seeing stuff like Cursed Dragon, the Cursed Dragon as a UR, and the Catapult Turtle retrain as a over there, and the fusion. And it makes me feel like, okay, this is just Konami trying to make DM support pandering to the DM base all over again, especially considering there's a dedicated scale that's coming for this specific deck as well, which is super annoying. But on the other hand, I glanced at this box real quick, and there's a bunch of budget archetypes that I think are going to be really fun and interesting. So without further ado, let's look at pretty much every single card in this box, starting with the Wind Witches. So Ice Bell is pretty much the best Wind Witch over there, and Glass Bell is also a really good one, and both of them probably 3-ofs. I'm not sure what other Wind Witch monsters are there. There's the Snowbell, which I think there's a skill that just summons it from your deck. Kind of like the Speed Druid skill that puts red light dice onto your field out of nowhere, all over your deck. So that's, the deck just makes Crystal Wing. That's basically what Wind Witches were known for in the TCG. It's just an easy Crystal Wing kind of deck that makes it really simple and consistent. I don't know if it's gonna do something more in dueling specifically. I haven't really taken the time to read the dedicated Wind Witches skills, but yeah, if you want to build Wind Witches, it's gonna cost you a pretty penny. Sky Striker Ace Rose is there because Konami knows that Sky Striker players in specific are just gonna be wailing and spending more money than they can ever afford to complete their Sky Striker deck after going through one main box 3 times and a mini box and the selection box just to complete their precious waifu deck that I hate. And I don't know if this makes Sky Striker any... It probably makes it any better. Rose is probably not a 3-of, it's probably like something like a 2, maybe 1-of, but there it is, in a box that has nothing else to do with Sky Strikers. The Gaia thing, I think is boring and annoying, and I'm not too fond of it, so I'm not going to talk about it. The Dogmatica stuff, it's kind of painful to see Ecclesia and the Bastard Dragon and Dogmatica Punishment as URs. I think I read below that Dogmatica Punishment is going to release as a limited 3 card. Also, Fleur de Lis is a super rare, but it's not like you'll really need more than 1. Fallen of Albaz is here too, so maybe if we get Branded Fusion in the future, you want to snag a couple of copies while we're at it. I think this has the potential to be a decent control archetype. It was playable in CCG for a while, although it was usually paired with another archetype because of how, the TCG has more cards and you can't just play a deck that's like 9 cards. Except in Duel Links, you maybe can. Maybe you can in Duel Links. The other Dogmatica cards are not really even worth reading, except maybe, I don't know if it's in there. No, I'm not seeing it in there. Another Dogmatica boss monster that also banishes stuff from the extra deck, which I guess makes sense that it's not there. Then we got the Lyrilisk Bird Call. I think this archetype is going to be pretty free-to-play friendly. Bird Call being the only high-rarity card in this archetype certainly helps. 2 to 3 of probably, and then well, there's Burial Canary. I forgot about it, but it's not a 3-of, I think it's a decent 2-of, and then the bunch of Lyrilisk cards I'm gonna get as free-to-play cards, if I'm not mistaken. So that's nice, that's pretty cool, I can't complain about that. Moving on to the super rares, got Book of Eclipse, also limited 3. It's a more powerful Book of Moon. Also draw stuff for your opponents. I don't know if this needs to be limited 3, it certainly is a pretty strong effect. I don't know, but it is yeah, it's certainly a powerful card. A couple of copies can hurt. Then we've got the Time Thieves with Winder and Perpetua being both super rares, and I think Reduo was announced as a bundle card. Time Thieves is also one of these archetypes that never really did anything on their own in the TCG. Most of their cards were played like as supplementary engine cards in, I think, Phantom Knights, because most of them are Darks, for instance. But it'd be interesting to see what they do in specific in Duel Links. Winder, of course, it's Straders. That's basically Straders for the deck. Perpetua, I forgot what it does. It does something, and then you know the companions, if you will, because this is basically the Doctor Who archetype. I don't know if you knew this, but this is like one of the Doctors, and this is the Doctor's companion, and then there's that's the TARDIS, I suppose, the TARDIS equivalent. And the that's a Dalek. I don't know what this is supposed to be. That's a Rescue Rabbit for the archetype. This is pretty neat. The issue with the deck is that it doesn't really do anything. All of its cards just say summon stuff, but there's no like clear end goal for this archetype yet, unless I'm missing it and I'm an idiot, which is very plausible. Then we got Win, the Wind Charmer. Which, I don't know if this is the first one we're getting, I forgot. But this is basically a generic wind link to that you can go into, that's pretty decent. And also comes up in matchups in which you're going to be facing a wind opponent. Or maybe if like Droll gets popular, you can make this and then revive Droll for a link 3. I don't know, maybe I'm coping about this. I'm probably coping about this. There is this card that I've never seen before. Raging Storm Dragon Bowfort 9. What the heck? Cast an attack and discard this card, negate the attack. Okay, cool, that's Valkyries. Wow, that's... Wow, that's... That seems like an annoying stall card. What the heck? Is this thing gonna be limited 3 too? I have to check, because this seems like really annoying to deal with. And for the lower rarity stuff, we finally got more Majestic support, which I'm always excited about. Yata gets you a spell card on summon. Ogama gets you any backrobe. It sets it from there, but can be activated this turn. Majestic Tornado is a really good trap. We already have the Trap Searcher, if I'm not mistaken, but the only Majestic trap that you have is the one that summons from Pendant, which is Garbo, but this is really good disruption. And having more Majestic support is just really good in general, even outside of like stuff like Kirin, that's obviously play a very special role in this specific archetype, in the sense where they don't fit because Kirin's like a level 6 and the scales only go from 1 to 5. No, it's gonna be a fun budget deck that might be worth making a video about. I don't know if it's going to be good, but it's going to be cheap and easy to play. There's this thing that I hate. God damn it, I hate this thing. Spiral Fusion. I mean, yeah, cool. You're really trying to push this archetype. I was expecting this archetype to be released in a structure deck. But no, they're just trying to make as much money off of it as possible. That's great, that's fantastic. Dogmatic Encounter. That's not really great. Giga Thunder Gyclops is mid. And then Curse of Dragon, Magical Dragon, Literalist Promenade Thrush, which is a card I didn't know existed. I just faced it playing its NPC Lulu today. I was like, oh, this is I've never seen this rank 1 before. There's probably a reason. Zero Gravity, I think this one is also releasing as a limited 3. It's not that great. Dimension Wall, wait, I thought this card was already in the game. Oh well. Overwork, that's a really funny card. Another Majestic, which this one is not the greatest. And then we have some Gradle stuff. Considering the last time when Gradle stuff was like early Zexal, and we got the super rare and stuff, it's incredible seeing these cards. There's probably a bunch of decks that you can play with Gradles, with the caveat that this is going to be really painful for the low amount of life points that you're going to start with. It's certainly going to be a bit fun though. I don't know. I kind of like these cards. I really do like these cards. You just play Gradle Kaijus. You summon a bunch of Kaijus. You run your Gradle into it. You steal the Kaiju. Pretty fun. Cradle Parasite, I forgot what this card does. It's not great. Majestic Supercell, it's not great. Okay, Time Thief cards that I need to be reading. Hack, oh, that's a decent protection. That's basically Ancient Gear Fortress. Can attack directly this turn. Alright, that's not that great, I guess. Flyback, maybe that one's more interesting. It's not that great. Chronocorder, maybe this one. It's not that great either. Sky Striker, Maneuver, Scissor Cross. Never mind, we do have another Sky Striker card in this box. Fantastic. Time Thief Retrograde, that's the Omni. Is there a way to search this Omni in Archetype? I don't think so. Maybe Adjuster does it? No, this one flushes. Oh, I don't know. Dogmatic and Nexus, is this the one I'm thinking of? Oh no, never mind. Never mind, this one is stupid. Dogmatic Nation is not so great. I mean, it's a field spell that gives protection. And in Duel Links it might actually be testing worthy. Spiral Discharge, no. Spiral Reborn, sure. I think the reason why they're releasing the Spiral, not Spiral, what's it called? The Gaia support alongside the Dogmatic and stuff is because that's how it was in the TCG, but like, this card didn't exist back then. It's fine, doesn't really matter. What else is there worth talking? Ice Breeze, Refrain, that's Wing Witch support. Monster Assortment. That would have been funny as a spell, but the trap, I don't think it's too good. And then some mid. Although I remember this one being okay-ish. Mid Lyris card. Oh, Standing Dog Mary. Oh shoot. We can play the what's it called? Machina Runeforce FTK, except there's no Machina Runeforce in this game. And Red Arrows. It's just Red Arrows. Some more leaked cards. So there's the Lyrilisk stuff. So, you know, Cobalt Sparrow is a really important one. Wait, no, Cobalt Sparrow, Beryl Calare, that should be enough. And the boss monsters of the Archetype, Assemble Nightingale, responsible for getting several cards banned, actually. Wait, do we have Neptune in Duel Links? Do we have the Neptune guy? That could be a problem if we do. I don't think we do, though. The Wind Witches, which I've no idea what they actually do. And then Freeze Bell, which I think is part of the more recent support for this archetype, which is kind of neat. NPC cards, there's the Evil Fusions. No, Independent Nightingale is the problem card. Yeah, no, I got things confused, I'm sorry. Loop of Destruction, really funny. Redo, which I think we're getting as a bundle card. I don't know if it's going to be the limited one. Slower Swallow, and Wind, whatever, we don't care about those. Balance status cards, limited to 1, Dimension Wall, 0 Gravity. I don't know if these need to be limited to 1. Like, sure, the stall cards, but like, what about, where is it? The card that was concerning to me. Shit, where is it? This one. This one could probably, like, be a contentious limit 3, you know? Just because it's a hand trap that says negate attack. Oh, whatever. So, Ensemble Robin. Sure. You know, that's yeah, I get it. Majestic Tornado being limited one also makes sense. You don't want this budget archetype being too good. That's the second time in a row we've gotten a normal summon-centric archetype that has a trap limited to 1. But I get it. Majestic are probably gonna do better than Pacifist though, because the bar is so incredibly low. Limited to 3 Book of Eclipse, Dogmatica Punishment, and no, this isn't the regular version of Cyber Dragon. This is the Rush version of Cyber Dragon, which apparently we're getting Cyber Dragon in Rush, which I don't know how I feel considering this is a fusion-centric archetype and we're not getting the fusion pieces yet. No, we'll see. Pickup box, Ancient Recordings. Is there some more? I'm gonna refresh. Okay, so I just refreshed, and at time of recordings there are no indications of what the content of this pickup box will be. I'm seeing no real archetypal cards. Maybe there's going to be some Majestic stuff, I guess. Maybe some speed droid stuff. I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see. And then a rushed Rupture deck, Cyber Dragon launch, which I don't know. I would need to read the Cyber Dragon scale that's coming off because I don't know what this fusion-centric archetype does without the fusion. We're getting Cyber Dragon, which obviously a pretty strong card. Grand Cerberus, which works with Earth Machine monsters, but this is a light. Proto Cyber Dragon, which I guess Rush will be a good place for it. Cyber Entry. If you have 3 or more light attribute monsters in your graveyard, special summon 1 Cyber Dragon or Cyber Proto. Okay, just a conditional monster reborn. Yeah, that makes sense. Gigatech Wolf. Yeah, classic Cyber Dragon supports. Oh, interesting. So we're getting special sets with Lyric Assembly Robin and Ice Speed Droid Clearing Rider. I forgot what this card does, but I remember it being kind of annoying. Alright, so one tuner. Okay, it requires a Synchro Monsters material. 6-sided dice, shuffle win monster from graveyard to deck up to result. That can destroy cards. Okay, so it's a conditional destruction effect list. Shuffles 1 and pop 1 and gains 500. Contributes synchro summon card, special summon up to 2 level 7 win synchro monsters from different names from each other from extra deck. So what are your targets for this? I'm actually not sure what you're supposed to be summoning off of high speed rate clearing rider. Oh well, that's a problem for future me. And then total 23 packs. I can appreciate that. I can really appreciate that. Thank you, Konami, for the free stuff. I'm not gonna complain about that. Some of the scale. Okay, this one just puts Assembled Nightingale into your extra. That's the basic default scale. This one, you cannot normal special summon monster except for Lyrilisk and level 1 monsters, which means you can't summon Mechlord Emperor Weisel, which is always good. Reveal 1 Lyrilisk, Foolish 1 Lyrilisk, that's pretty strong. It normally controls the monsters, then 1 monster from field to graveyard. I wish they'd stop printing scale, just say that, because that just means you use mind control. Revealing 1 Lyrilisk monster. Yeah, it's basically as the Perform Mage scale, but for Lyrilisk. Alright, that's the, I guess that's the default for consistency scale going forward. Not super creative, but I think this is going to be good. Rising Bird, you cannot normal special any monsters, except for wind monsters. Oh, yeah, this was not playable. Just seeing this thing is not... I mean, there's a bunch of good Dark and Wind Xyz monsters, but they're also cutting yourself off of other good type of monsters. And the payoff is not worth it, probably. That's basically not Part of Avarice, but like a baby version of Part of Avarice for Winged Beasts. Yeah, sure. I don't know if there's any archetype that can use this and would use this rather than an archetypal skill. I don't think so. Xyz Storm Rays, we're just gonna keep getting one of these for each and every archetype. I think they should just make generic ones, you know, like if you have an Xyz monster, just get a bunch of life points. Just power creep life point boost alpha, and maybe boost life point boost alpha. I don't know. But this is kinda meh, you know. Dark Adjuster. Yeah. Winds of Deeper Winter, so this is going to be the generic level 1 Wind Witch skill to compensate for you not having the boss monster, which I think is a free-to-play card, so you're gonna get it really soon. Cannot normal summon or special summon any monster except Wind Witch and Wind Tuners. Your opponent takes no damage from your effects except for the effects of Wind Witch cards. Shuffle 1 Snowbell or 1 Chimes. Oh, that is a drop event card. Cool. Hand to deck, then add 1 Witch monster. Yeah, that's what I was referring to earlier. Just get a free Snowbell from deck from the scale. Yeah, nah, this is probably gonna be the default Wind Witch scale. I haven't read the other ones though. Alright, normal. Wind Witch monsters, Wind Tuner, Spellcasters, no effects except Wind Witch. And also when a level 3 or lower Wind monsters, so all monsters you control in the deck, then play 2. What the heck? I need to check the levels of the Wind Witch monsters real quick. Yeah, okay, Ice Bell is 3 and Freeze Bell is also 3. Alright, this is interesting. You control Wind Witch Diamond Bell. Blizzard Bell from say the decks you had. What? What? Okay. Is that it? Is that all it does? Oh, there's the synergy. You pitch the Blizzard Bell and then it allows you to pop a card with Diamond Bell. Okay, this... You know what, I take it back. This might actually be the default Wind Witch scale. It's good that there are several decent ones. This one is more focused around the archetype, really wants you to make the Diamond Bell ASAP. Which is pretty cool. Avaricious Spellcraft, that's baby part of average spellcasters. It's the same thing, Okay, now we got some more archetypal skills. So, okay, now this one. Spiral leading to the Dragon Champion. This condition is just ridiculous. This is the kind of... like, if you write this condition on the scale, you should really lose your job as a game designer, I feel. No, why would you write something like that? Domain fees, 1. Play 1 artillery catapult turtle of your mana decks to your field. It's just a free summon. Who gives a shit? Just a free summon. You just get to summon stuff for free. That's fucking stupid. There's no ways to justify this. Even if the archetype is like pee poo poo bad, you shouldn't just click yellow button, get free monster. There's not even a like put a card from your hand back into your deck. Or no, it's just put this shit for free. It's a level 4. You could normal summon it from hand. Fuck off. I hate this. Remember, controls more cards than you do. Had 1 poly from inside of your deck to your hand. Play what Magician from outside of your deck? You don't even have to play the brick card. Wow. Isn't this super fun? God, I'm getting pissed at this, but this is like ridiculous that we're printing scale that just shit resources out of fucking thin air. Outside of your deck. How is this? No, this is not the kind of scale that we should be striving to design. You had like, the Diamond Bell win, I think, is such a good idea for a skill. It feels pretty strong with this effect, and you have a clear thing that you need to be doing, and this is just, fuck it, just do whatever, who gives a damn? No. Time Thief Crossbeats. Okay, maybe we're not getting Redo as its own card. Maybe it's gonna be a winter type situation where it's limited to this scale. Oopsie. Once per turn, twice per duel. Okay. You get a Redoer, and you cannot special summon monsters except Time Thief monsters and stuff from the extra deck. Okay. Reveal 1 Time Thief Psychic or 1 Startup in your hand, and then 1 non-Time Thief Machine or Startup. Your opponent controls no card, shuffle 1 card. Why does the Time Thief skill get more restrictions than the fucking DM Pandering skill? God. Honestly, they could probably remove this, like, why would they do this? It's not like Startup is an insanely good card either, you know? The Psychics, if I'm not mistaken, are like the humans looking ones. This is Psychic, and this is Machine, this is Machine, this is Psychic, this is Machine, yeah. I'm kind of upset that this skill exists. I'm actually, this is gonna be another one of my nemesis. This is gonna be like the new number 4, I guess, on the list of skills that I hate the most in the game. The list goes this way. The Star Seraph skill. No, Sacred Beast is number 1. The Sacred Beast skill, Star Seraphs. What other skill do I hate with a passion? There's plenty of them. A Bond that illuminates the future, still and forever. And now this. And stop making skills like this. I'd rather we get more skills like this that are actually like reasonable and balanced. Maybe a bit underpowered actually. Maybe a bit underpowered. But Time Thieves, I feel like are going to be a fun archetype to play with. God damn it, I'm conning myself into buying Time Thieves now. Damn it. Cybernetic Combat Customization, so that's the Rush skill. Machine types contains no level 7 monsters. Which means that you can't play the classic machine stuff. This basically means you can play any of this because these are all level 7s, and your boss monster is going to be the Earth Machine guy that we saw earlier, that you're supposed to play Earth Machines with. I guess this is an Earth Machine too. That's not too bad. There's probably a bunch of okay-ish Earth Machines. It's not like I'm coming back to this guy. It's not like it does anything. You know, it's just at least 300 burn damage every turn. You know what? This is probably playable. I should shut the fuck up. Okay, so from turn 2 onward, choose 1 face-up monster on your field with 21 or 2400 attack against 500 attack until the other turn. You can shuffle 1 card from your hand into the deck, and if you do, add 1 Proteus Cyber Dragon from your deck to your graveyard once per duel. Okay, so this. Okay, so. Okay. It fixes your consistency, but after you've already summoned the big boss monster? I don't get it. I'm probably gonna try and play this deck anyway, because it looks fun. Bunch of sleeves! Just in case you forget what game this is for, this is Duel Links. The Cyber Dragon Rush one, it looks really cool. They made a fucking Rose one? Oh my god, Sky Striker players will buy anything, thinks Konami, and they're probably right. If I see a... Oh my god, there's a Sky Striker mat. Jesus Christ, the Cyber Dragon one looks kinda neat. I'm not gonna lie there. Some cool icons. Oh look, there's no Sky Striker. Oh, there's already one. I like this icon a lot. That's kinda cute. And I think that's it. I'm gonna refresh just for sake. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any new content after I refreshed. So I guess that'll be it for this video today. What do you think of this upcoming new main box? I have mostly positive feelings about it thanks to the Time Thieves, Majestic and Grado support. Or a bit interested in Lyrilisk and Wind Witches, but much less so than the archetype that I just mentioned. And I think Dogmatica is going to be out of my budget, and I don't give a shit about the Gaia stuff at all. So that's that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments of this video, and thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like and a comment and share this video with all of your friends. Thank you in particular to Dingus, Oudish Boy Zero, Zinnia, Jimmy, and Yannick for their support on Coffee. And yeah, I will see you all next time.